You hear the cat meowing? I sure do. And this little booger has been meowing and meowing at the door, haven't you? Wanna say hi? Alright, well, he's not gonna stop, so I guess we're doing this with him. Can you make your own muffler with stuff you might have laying around your house? Well, yeah, I did actually. The one I built for the mini trike does not look great, but now we have a chance to make a new one because now I know it works. Now, the first thing you'll need, obviously, is this. This is a basic silencer packaging. Got it for like $11 or $10 from eBay. So pick up some of that. And then you'll need some exhaust pipe. You'll need your 1-inch if that's what you're running on your small engine. And then you'll also need a bigger diameter to act as the muffler case. I'm using some 2-inch like leftover exhaust from a Suburban still. You can use just whatever you want, I guess. Anyway, now that that's out of the way, here's what I did to make a muffler. So we're gonna take our pipe and we're gonna cut it to a random length. We're gonna go with 16 inches, and we can always cut off what we don't need. Let's explain how this muffler is going to work. The exhaust is going to travel through the 1-inch tubing because that's the exhaust. Now, in order to make this muffler muffle, well, you're gonna cut holes in it, basically. So, I'm gonna take the angle grinder and we're gonna cut several angled slits into this tubing, top and bottom. We wanna make sure that we mark how much of this we want to have the slits in it because we don't want it across the entire thing, otherwise we'd have a leaking exhaust. So like I said, I want my body to be 8 to 10 inches long. I'm gonna go with 10 inches because it's still kind of gonna be loud. Here it is, all done. 10 inches worth of slits in the exhaust tube. Alright, we got a piece of 2-inch exhaust pipe, about 10 inches long. I'm gonna cut a bunch of 1/2-inch slits in it. So I'm going to cut a large amount of slits in this exhaust tubing, approximately the same depth. We're making sure that they're angled as well. We don't want straight cuts, we want them to be kind of tapered, because if you're going to be bending them in, they're going to naturally take that shape. So I'm just going to start tapping down those little tabs, and once I have something that's remotely okay looking, I'm going to start welding it. Alright, and now we grind. Now, ideally, when you're doing a muffler, on a pre-existing muffler, if you're repacking one, there's the core, which is your perforated tube, and then you have your outer casing. You normally wrap your muffler silencer packing stuff around it, and you tape it, and then you just slide it right into your muffler, and everything's great in the world. Now that doesn't work with what I'm doing. So what I'm going to do, I actually have little scraps of the muffler packing from another package, which I'm going to be using, and we're just going to jam it in there with a big screwdriver. And so here we are, we're just kind of stuffing it in there. We want to stuff it in there equally. We don't want the tubing to kind of go to one side, if you will. And then once we're totally full, we tap down the little tabs, nice and tight, and I can start welding this together. Now, this is not a video on how to make an excellent muffler. I am not a professional muffler designer, welder, manufacturer, whatever. I am just a dude in his backyard making cool stuff. So if you see something you don't like and you're like, I could increase the flow of that by 5% by making this small change, I don't care. I didn't ask, alright? I just want to do stuff. That's it. Okay? You want to make a better muffler? You go do that. And that's it. It was pretty easy, actually. So now you know you can make a muffler at home if you'd like. And it does actually sound decent. It's not too loud. I don't like really loud things. That's all up to you. This is up to you to get creative, you know, at that point. But anyway, that's about all I have time for. This guy's getting out of hand. So you be good while I'm gone. I'll see you next time. Have a good week.